Po' Boy Special here. Got a great video for you that has stirred up a lot of controversy, and it is the effective range of double-aught buck at 100 yards. We searched a lot of YouTube videos and got bunches of information on the internet, and virtually nobody has any information on the 100-yard range of double-aught buck. So, how are we going to test this?
Well, what we did was we went out to a 100-yard range. That's the first thing we had to do. Okay, then we took 2 pieces of 4x8 wood. One of them was a piece of particle board, the other was a piece of plywood. Okay, we took one of our zombie targets and put it on the particle board, which was on the left-hand side, and then we painted silhouettes of bystanders, you know, for collateral damage to see what could happen on that, on the right-hand side. And then we stood back 100 yards. Took aim after sighting in the weapon with slugs, and took about 3 shots. Right, that was.
That's right. Each double-aught buck round had 9 pellets. We took 3 shots, so that would be a total of 27 pellets.
Absolutely.
And we wanted to see, number one, if it would reach 100 yards, and if it does, would it hit the zombie torso target, or would it hit one of the innocent bystanders? Also,
we figured, you know, 1/8-inch plywood, which was the bystanders on the right, or the half-inch half-inch particle board on the left, if it would penetrate that, that's pretty lethal. You know, you get hit in the head with a pellet traveling with the velocity it takes to penetrate a half-inch particle board, it's been a bad day for you. So we wanted to see if you get penetration on that and what kind of lethality you could see at 100 yards. And the reliability and the accuracy of double-aught buck at that range.
All right, so coming right up, will double-aught buck reach 100 yards? And if it does, is it lethal? Got your ears in? Ready?
Yep.
All right, 100 yards, double-aught buck. Three rounds, right?
Way down. Over.
Clear? All right, let's go check it out. On the target, 1.
We're still rolling.
We got a headshot.
Got a headshot.
We got a headshot.
And right here.
And a gut. Oh, 3. 1, 4. Got 1 here on the arm, 1 here on the side if you want to.
I see that.
1 here in the gut, and 1 dead zombie.
Well, but how did our bystanders do?
Well, 1 bystander got it right, almost dead smack in the center.
Yeah.
And that's it. And we got 1 here.
Collateral damage, as you can see, we got at least 8 feet of spread on this. Man.
These guys should have moved.
So if you wanted to back up, at 100 yards, double-aught buck, we shot 3 rounds, a total of 27 pellets. There's 9 pellets in each shot. Out of those 27 pellets that came 100 yards, we had 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9 that I can't reach right there. Can you get it?
10,
yeah, that's it.
11.
10, where's 11? Yeah, 10 and 11 on the ground are right here, where my 2 fingers are.
There's another one to the right.
12.
12, yeah. We're still discovering holes here.
Did we get this one?
Yeah, I think you got that one already.
All right, so 12 rounds, 12 pellets out of 27. That's about half.
And you got a zombie stopper.
I did. We got him right in the head.
Yeah, that was good. Now to clarify, you were aiming at the zombie himself. So
right,
that's what
we
you're aiming
sighted
at.
in with slugs at 100 yards and then put the double-aught buck in, and I was aiming for right here. This is where I was aiming for every single shot.
And this was at
100 yards.
100 yards.
All right, so that's the result you can expect from double-aught buck at 100 yards.
I do not want to be downrange from double-aught buck, even if I'm just an onlooker like these folks.
So you expect at least an 8-foot spread.
At least, yeah.
And about 50% of the pellets going in with this 8-foot spread right here. So you saw it here on the Po' Boy Special channel.
Hiya!
All right, so the debate and the question is definitely over. Double-aught buck at 100 yards. Yes, it will reach 100 yards and then some.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do another video later to see exactly how far it does go. But in this testing that we did, 27 pellets. Out of those 27 pellets, we found 12 in our 8x8 area with plywood. Out of those 12, 3 hit the zombie torso target. One was in the head. That's a zombie shot if I ever saw one.
That was a good shot.
And one was kind of like in the side right here, and the other one was actually in the torso. So it did hit, out of those 27 pellets, 3 times. We did have one round hit one of the innocent bystanders as well. Note that the ones that hit the plywood, both types of plywood, went completely through.
Yeah.
The ones that hit the zombie torso not only hit the zombie torso, that's probably about that thick, it went through the torso, through the wood behind it, so it had enough to go through all the materials. So I would say double-aught buck at 100 yards, lethal?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't stand downrange at 100 yards when somebody's shooting double-aught buck at you. Just don't do it.
Zombie stopper?
Yeah, could be if you're lucky enough to hit.
There you go.
Reliable and accurate? No.
No.
Not even close.
We figured that since we set the zombie target to the left and we saw all these results at about an 8-foot section, that some of the pellets had to go to the other side. So we're figuring on about a 16-foot spread of that double-aught buck at 100 yards, more or less.
Easy 12 to 16-foot spread of double-aught buck at 100 yards. Wow.
And 12 rounds out of 27 is more or less 50%, so a little under half will go in an 8x8 section.
And remember what the original question was. You were asked by a law enforcement officer if double-aught buck was lethal at 100 yards, and should he be worried about it?
That's it.
And I think the answer to that is very simple.
Yes,
be worried about it.
Absolutely.
Be very worried about it.
So we were happy to shoot that, and that was one of our funnest and more fun, however you want to say it, tests that we've done.
That was a lot of fun, yeah.
And you saw it here on the Po' Boy Special channel. Which one should I, silhouette or zombie?
Yes.
Well, since we're the Po' Boy Special channel, we gotta go for the zombie.
Of course. All right. 100 yards, benching it with the Saiga. See all open sight, 100 yards.
This is it.
Zombie target.
Ears.
Ears.
Where'd he go?
Cool.
All right. I'm gonna go for the 2 silhouettes now.
Awesome.
All right. One on the right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a zombie stopper.
It's dead. Definitely.
Now these guys over here,
Are safe.
yeah,
They're just scared to death.
just a little high, suppressive fire there. All right.
All right. So when it counts on a zombie,
And these were the civilians you were trying to get them to duck, right?
I was actually shooting the terrorists behind them.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Oh, I'm actually proud of that shot.
That you should be proud of that shot. That's a good shot.
You saw it here on the Po' Boy Special channel at 100 yards with a Saiga 12 1-ounce slug.
That's what I call a 100-yard dash.